talking about a relationship where you're both investing in each other, a relationship where like you actually want to grow with your partner, like actually grow, not the Instagram grow, but you've studied your partner to the fact where like you have picked up on your partner's patterns, right? So you are already a step ahead of your partner. That's romantic to me, where you're a step ahead of me and you know, oh, I got this going on. He don't need it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I can appreciate that, right? That to me is like romance. That to me is being helpful. I know you said the word helpmate. Let's just remove all the bullshit titles. Do you want a real relationship with someone or not? Because when you do, you want to be with that person for a long time. And you're going to do whatever it takes to stay with this person for a long time. So I think we have like all these outs like, oh, what if she? No. Do you want to be with me or do you not? Because this is what is required if you do want to be with me. And just leave it at that. That's just how I feel. And also, if I can talk my shit.
You're going
Please,
good.
I really just want the not real men, but I really want the men.
Men.
The men.
Yeah, not males. Men.
Yeah, not males. Yes.
Men.
I want
How you spell that? Men.
I want the men that are actually in love with their women, like actually in love with the women, to not listen to the outside noise.
Yeah, please don't.
Because like you get caught up in the what's right, what's wrong. Like what's right for your relationship, do that. What's right for your woman, do that. Because what's going to be reciprocated is the great shit that you're already putting out. So just continue to do that. I say, take your girl in the other room and dance with her. She probably going to look at you funny and be like, you ain't never did this before. But
doing it today, bitch.
I'm doing it. Not only am I doing it today, we can make this a regular thing. And this is my new jam. And then there's a certain way you hug her and you grab her. Listen,
Oh my God.
Hey.
No, keep going.
No, I'm saying
some of these people don't
I'm
know.
saying you could get in the slow dance.
old.
I know y'all young kids don't do this, but I'm old. But
Y'all
it's true. You get the slow dance, and like there's a way you could just grab that one cheek and like open it up a little bit. And like that's
The air goes past right through, huh?
I'm just saying, let's get back to that. And like y'all can listen to Sexy Red, no, whatever. You're Meg and everything else, but
Don't
let's just bring a deeper
no
level
Meg
to like
slander.
our relationships.
no Meg
That's all I'm
slander.
saying.
We can slander Sexy Red now.
I
But
did.
we not
said-
slandering Meg.
I didn't slander nobody.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about romance.
Just saying.
No, but you know what? There's no need to bring up Sexy Red or Meg Thee Stallion like at all because it's a different genre of like when
You
you
matters because we're not gonna slander Meg.
no
not
no but
slandering
I'm
anybody.
saying there's no need for it anyway
Where's the
because
slanders? Slanders.
no because you're throwing shade a little bit.
I'm really not.
He wasn't,
I
but-
really wasn't. What I'm saying is, again, to go back to the earlier points, there's music that you can get to listen to get closer to your partner. There's music
Just to
outside
get
of some things. The slow stuff. Get to the slow stuff. Listen to the slow
But I'm
music.
saying like even back then when we're slow dancing, nobody was putting on rap. So
Who's saying anything
whoever
about rap?
that's the category that
Won't
Sexy
see
Red
me.
and Meg Thee Stallion falls
Why are you
under.
still stuck on her? I'm off her.
But
I'm
you're the
talking
one that
about
brought it up.
romance. And now
So
I'm,
unless you want that part to be cut out,
Romance. That's
that's
all.
what I'm
Don't- Wait, but you know what? T.I.
That's
said
what I'm
that the
responding
other day to
to.
his son, or his, like, it wasn't like him and Boosie. I guess like T.I.'s kid and Boosie kid did a song together. And
they had the
T.I.
guns on them.
Yeah, and he had a gun, and T.I. was like, what the hell y'all doing?
It's not your life.
He was like, y'all need to be out here singing about love. He's like, why y'all niggas don't be singing about love no more? Like,
They
pretty
don't
much
love
saying,
shit.
like, pretty much he's like, we literally risked our lives and did all this bullshit to give y'all great lives, and y'all want to rap about nonsense
shit. I hate
and
it.
whatever. But you know what I'm talking about? It was
I
just like
do.
maybe like 2 weeks ago.
I do. And I
I think
think
there should be more threesomes for
I
romance.
got that one kid that's just out of control.
Who, T.I.? Yeah.
My
The
thing is
lo-
this.
That's
the real
romance.
light
Let me
skin
ask.
one.
Yeah, King.
Let me ask.
Yeah.
Can I ask the panel this?
He needs to get his ass beat. Probably.
How long?
Kid.
I guess would you? Because we can't say for somebody. But how long
love
would
these
you?
times, boy.
I think I have socks like that.
How long? Stop.
I'm
listening, I'm
How
listening.
long would you go with? How long would you last being romantic, right? with your partner and not getting it reciprocated?
3 times.
Doesn't matter a day. It could be 3 times same day. Done.
No, because nigga, you saw me fold up all your clothes.
The thing is,
Yeah.
the thing is, I wouldn't count. Like I wouldn't count, but it would just
How long does this last? Because
until I feel like absolute shit. Like
Damn.
no, for real. Like until I feel like absolute.
I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Sorry. Sorry.
Damn.
sorry.
I don't even be coming for you. You just, I love you.
I'm sorry.
Like shit.
I'm
love
sorry,
you.
Amanda.
Yeah.
I wasn't even.
If
No.
if like older, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
saying,
nigga.
You know how you said flowers in like a trip?
Go get this work.
So like an
he's talking
older
to me?
man,
Yes, he's talking to you.
yeah. So like an older man that's like doing these things. That's crazy. That's like whack to you. Like the
An
slow
older
dancing?
man. Why does it have to be older?
Because
Why do
the 26 year
What,
olds, 25-year-olds, they're not even on that time. I'm talking
what
about
time are they on?
they on that bullshit. I'm talking about like a real man that's like, hey, this is my intentions. This is what I want to do. I'm trying to do this with you. I'm trying to do this with you. Are you looking at him like, I'm not slow dancing with you, nigga? You old.
Well, first of all, I did tell you that I like the idea of slow dancing.
That's I'm asking you. Yeah.
So I don't know why you're asking because I already gave that position.
Okay.
About your friends.
I cannot talk for my friends.
You know they wouldn't do it.
I'm talking.
I cannot talk.
Generally.
Amanda.
First of all,
Amanda.
I cannot talk for my
I saw them
friends
fucking- I
because
saw them. They ain't slow dancing.
I'm
with no nigga.
27 years old
Okay.
and I cannot talk for every
He said your
27-year-old.
friends. I'm talking about you.
I cannot talk for anybody else my age because we are not all the same. I am very much an individual. Me, I would love slow dancing.
Okay.
Okay. And
Would you like your cheeks spread apart like
How would you like it? You
Do
never
that
had
too.
it.
because-
you spread your
what do you mean?
said that.
What'd you say? You said do that too?
I said do it too. Like,
We know.
like,
Come on.
but
You don't wanna slow
also,
dance,
on.
yo.
what do you mean? First of all,
Why?
what do you mean
Why
why?
would you wanna-
Because
Why
I
not?
said that I am
but
the
I'm asking because you've never
stereotypical.
had it before. So if you never had it, I want to know why
Everybody
you
gonna
want
hear
it because
this.
you don't actually know the feelings that you would get, if any, from that action.
Right. And just like how we said before that we are influenced by things we've seen, either in person or in music or in movies, I know that that's something that I had interest in. Like that's something that I've connected with. I know that that's something that would make me happy.
Well, you want to try to
Try.
see if it would make you happy.
Well, okay. Technically correct. Okay.
Don't
Dear
say that
Ask
bullshit again.
Amanda.
Oh,
Stop,
no,
yo.
no, stop that.
I'm a 22-year-old woman.
Chat. She's bugging.
I'm a 22-year-old woman, and I've been dating my boyfriend, who's 23, since high school. He's in love with me and thinks
Niggas gay.
things. And
God damn.
and things have been steady between us, but here's the thing. I don't think I love him anymore. Despite that, there's a good chance he's going to play professional sports and make millions. I'm thinking about my future and feel torn. On one hand, I'm tempted to stay with him to secure my financial future, even though I have feelings for someone else. Damn. Maybe in a few years, I'll leave once my future is set. Am I wrong for wanting to stay and secure my future first? Would love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, bitch.
Sincerely conflicted.
Continue.
I think you crazy, girl.
Thank you, Chad.
I like honestly, it's one thing for you to want to secure your future. That's one thing. But if it's not with a career that you have set for yourself, then I think that you should just move on and secure your future another way. If you have to secure your future by being with someone based on the money that they're going to make from their career, it's already a lost cause. I think you should move on if your heart is not there and your heart is already with someone else. And the information was that she had feelings for someone else and she feels conflicted. And I feel like if that's the case, then you need to get out of this relationship and not think about your future with this person if you don't have feelings for them anymore. Simple as that. I think that you should stop thinking about the money at this point.
Well,
I'm gonna answer last. Just let me throw that out there.
I agree to a certain extent, right? Here's my take. You're absolutely fucking bugging but there's a reason why you're bugging. You need to leave the relationship, my opinion, simply because you've already been entertaining somebody else. And a lot of times, people think that money's going to fix this problem. So let's say in order to secure this money, you got to get married and have a kid with this person. That's when you are now playing with crazy, right? You don't know how this person is going to respond. You also don't know what type of environment you're going to create for your child. No shade, Safari is a good person, but look at what's happening with Safari and Erica Mena. They have a situation where they're battling back and forth, and their kids are involved. You feel what I'm saying? So when you try to secure your bag at the cost of one, potentially your life or your children's, your potential children's lives, it's not even worth it at that point. Now, with that being said, there's a way to play the game. Okay?
This is, yeah.
If you're going to do this, the only way to do this is to be honest. Tell them, yo, I'm not really feeling you the same way that I once did. I'm not sure what the reason is, or maybe you do know, you can explain that reason. And you can also tell them, listen, I'm willing to give it a try. I'm willing to try to push things through and, figure out whatever it is that's, causing some friction in our relationship. And then in that time span, if it still doesn't work, you have nothing to be ashamed about because you actually put everything on the table and you allowed him to choose whether or not he wanted to play the game. That's the only way I would say you continue that relationship. I'll pass the mic. Go ahead, chat. Rome.
That's you, Rome.
Secure the bag. Secure the future. That she said. Securing her future.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
she said.
Were those the words?
Securing her future.
Yeah,
We're
securing.
gonna quote her. Let's just quote her.
That's what I
correctly.
want to make sure.
Securing my future first. That is what she said.
All
Securing. my
right. So my thing was securing her future first. How? That sounds like she's trying to trap him with a child.
Or marriage or something.
No, marriage, really, so that she's entitled to whatever money he's
That's
going
how.
to.
That's how you heard that.
That's
I'm telling you.
That's how I.
It sounds like secure my future because her future will always be by having a child. They can break up,
They got 18 years of that.
but her having a child with him sounds like securing the future to me. Anytime I hear securing my future and some shit like that, I always think about, okay, you about to trap this dude. That's just how I take it because one, he's going to the league, he's going to cheat on you. You 22.
She didn't.
Is that
say,
a male PTSD
She didn't.
thing?
She didn't say that she knows.
She said he has a good chance of going to the
Yeah,
pros.
and baby,
Yeah.
good.
That means she fucking knows.
Because honestly, to me, I thought marriage because it's just like if they have already been in a long relationship, she already sees that that's where it's going.
Yeah.
So if he comes into that money, if that's where he's heading in life with his, his sports career or whatever, I don't know what sport he plays, but whatever career he's going to be in, if he gets that money, whether she decides to leave after the fact, she can always take half. That's what I'm thinking that she's thinking about.
You
Like,
good? Because she said securing the future, her future, right?
Right, because if however much he's
But she's what?
Alan gave
She's
a-
not even thinking about that. She already likes somebody else. What are you talking about securing your future for? Like she's not even playing the game correctly.
okay, so what would be playing the game?
Shutting the fuck up and not calling into a talk show.
I I also thought that when I first read it, but no, Rome, what would be securing the future correctly?
First of all, her mind.
Really just told
her-
you.
I wanted to hear what Rome had to say, not you.
I just hate that securing the future term. You can call it PSD, DBA, whatever you call it.
PSDT,
This
man.
nigga said AB.
A, B,
You call
C,
it what
D.
you want.
It's
But
the alphabet.
I immediately think that she's talking about trapping him with a child, especially when she's already invested emotionally with somebody else.
And that's actually a smart thing to do.
You don't think so?
because That he
What's marriage at 22? That happens? That's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna marry someone that's going to the
for
league at
athletes,
22.
all the time.
I was
They
about to
marry
say
the
that's
pros.
not
All the fucking
too
time.
far fetched for
Thank you,
athletes, because I
Thank
think
you,
that they
Rico.
rather marry the person that they
That's
know
been-
was
that-
down for them.
That ain't even fucking down for them.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
So look,
that's-
Right.
what's her name?
I don't know.
Concern.
Her name
Conflict.
is Concerned Caroline.
Concerned
It's
Caroline.
conflicted.
She alive.
Conflicted Caroline.
Yeah,
Um,
because that's what we not finna do.
I hope your homie is. I mean, your man is. Your mendem is watching. Hey, bro, she don't really like you. Get out of there. I don't care how much you
You
love
don't
her.
know. That's
You don't think that there's
Somebody
so
said-
many
Yeah, but what
sports
about what he's
players?
thinking?
First of all, we don't even got the sport.
Yeah, but you don't
said
think.
that
He's
the
madly
sport.
in love.
Yeah, but you really think at 20 whatever that
Yes,
he's madly
bro.
in love and he don't know he going to the league and he about to get
Yo,
crazy.
yes.
guys. I'm just
He
gonna
about to get
be
crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be realistic. So I went to the University of Texas. I worked in the University of Texas football program, and so
Uh-oh.
what?
I want to hear these stories.
Go ahead. I'm just saying. Chat.
Let her
Oh
talk.
no, okay.
I ain't
thought
stopping
you were
you.
Say something. And so a lot of people that like y'all know, like famous people, like these are literally people I like lived in the same dorms with. I saw literally every single day in workouts. I literally, like these are people like to y'all they're superstars, but these are literally people that I saw just like every single day. They're like homies, right? And I know people who dealt with them. I know whoever I dated. I know like how like pro days work as far as like how you amount to working out, like in the combine or whatever. And just because you think, or just because she thinks you finna go to the league, I'm gonna be honest, really don't mean shit. She think you can go to the league and you really like a fifth round.
Not even. First of all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So unless I'm not like saying this to like disregard like girlfriends or whatever, because I've been there and I understand, but I also have worked inside.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And just because somebody got hype or whatever, and you think they're going to the league and you think they're finna secure your future, like you really have no idea.
No.
So my advice is always going to be is to do you. Do you, and like make sure that you can make the best of whatever your life is giving you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you good at science, bitch, go be a scientist. And then and if he's going to the league, y'all gonna figure out how to make that work out.
Can I ask you how you
If she was really my bad.
sorry. How did you hear securing her future? What did that mean to you? I don't know why. It could be P
Well,
the P word.
to me it just meant staying with him.
But she likes somebody else. Am I y'all not hearing
I
this?
think that's
I'm
why
just gonna-
she's conflicted.
I'm gonna say this, like
I feel like we're not listening to the same story.
No,
I know
but she's
bitches
conflicted.
unhappy and rich right
But
now.
she's conflicted for a reason. She's conflicted because she doesn't love him anymore. She has feelings for someone else. So she could.
and she young as fuck.
She,
She probably
exactly.
still like
So
this
she
nigga.
could
Like,
walk away and go be with who makes her happy.
So securing your
but-
future could be the other guy? Is that what she's saying?
Exactly. But if she stays in this
I'm
relationship
saying,
and
I'm not crazy.
I'm not saying you're crazy.
Okay. That she doesn't like.
Yes.
What are we talking about? She doesn't even like him. So what is she calling him
Right.
here
No,
for?
she does like him.
No,
She
she
Just
liking
doesn't
somebody
love
else?
him.
She
She
said she
doesn't
doesn't love
love
him.
him anymore.
She said she doesn't love him anymore.
Me say this shit every day,
Am I missing
baby.
this?
I love you,
Am I
but
missing
I
this?
want to go and fuck this other bitch.
No,
like
they don't like.
No.
She doesn't love him no more.
So
I'm not being realistic. Okay, I want to hear this.
I think it's very important,
she
and
don't know where he going, but
yeah, and it doesn't last long. One and two, a lot of them spend. First of all, their money is taxed and taken and cut about 5 times before they even get it.
right.
Right. So the problem that happens is this: you cannot stay with somebody that you don't like to secure your future and be realistic of what type of life you're going to have in terms of a peaceful one. And what does peace? What
Look
do you
like to
value
you,
peace?
yeah.
Yeah. How much do you value peace, and what does that look like to you? Because if you think this person who has way more money than you and potentially has way more resources than you, and you're gonna secure your future over them, you're not even playing the game smart because you're behind the 8 ball already. Even if it doesn't matter what
Well, it
A,
doesn't-
what L.
We weren't given the sport.
I'm gonna say, and I'll tell you this from real life. Like, if I were looking at it from that perspective, like, I 100% would have like just stayed with who I was with like in college. Wouldn't have been an issue. But I also understand that I would have given up something for me. I probably wouldn't have been a lawyer. I probably wouldn't have been able to like do professionally what I've done because I would have had to spend so much time with that person supporting their career. But that's fine because their career is very like it's short.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna go past.
No, 5, 3, sometimes 2.
I think the average at that time was
2.
maybe like.
Don't matter what
Like,
sport. You know how
football?
many people play?
She's not in love
Like
with
think
him.
about.
I think. Go ahead.
How
I
is
think-
secure in the future?
and
She's not in love with him.
I don't know the exact number, but I believe
not.
there's about
He
1,400
loves her.
colleges that have sports,
have no idea.
right?
Oh,
So
this.
let's just say if it was football, right? In football, there's a 55-man roster in the NFL. In college, depending on your division, some of those colleges do not have a maximum threshold in the amount of players that they can have on that team.
Really?
Yes. So I remember when I played in football in Pennsylvania, the division we were in, we came into camp with 300 kids. You understand? 300 kids. Everybody thinks they're gonna do something. Well,
So how do you get rid of them?
they get rid of themselves because the shit is hard. By the time we started, there was only about 100, a little bit less, right? But let's just say they all thug it out. Now we still going into the season with 300 kids that's earning a spot every day.
Is it well? How do I've never heard of this, but how does it work? Is it that like, does everyone not have a scholarship or like?
So some of them have full scholarships, some of them have partials.
Walk-ons.
Some of them are walk-ons, and if they do become a starter and they get elevated, then they'll get the scholarship.
Right.
So you have a bunch of different,
300? Like how do you
300,
how
yep.
do you hold on to that many people?
it's a college. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a high school. So we have shit, I don't even remember how many coaches, but we have mad coaches, 2-3 coaches for each position. You know what I mean? So they break them off. So they have a way to do it. Now, eventually, once it, they already know people are not going to make it through. You know how hard it is to play, and can only
Right, that's
speak
what I'm
about
saying. Like,
football.
how do you even get there? Like, that's the
Because you got to
crazy
think
thing.
about how many people are good in high school. There's a lot of high school players, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, hockey. There's a lot of high schools in this country. There's a lot of them that are good. So how do you figure out who's really good? We give some of them partials, some of them walk-ons. We give some of them full scholarships,
so they
and then you compete. You're competing at a high level with the best of the best. And then once you do make a starting, get a starting role, you're still competing against the other best of the best. And then even when you get to the NFL, those are people who've been the best of the best or the NBA. So you think it's going to last a long time. It's not. You know how many? I got a guy in my building right now who played for the Phoenix Suns. He's living in an apartment. Okay?
Which is fine.
There's nothing wrong with it, right? But you would think.
My opinion is fine.
Right? You think I know somebody personally who played on my favorite team, who calculated about $10 to $15 million over a 3 to 4 year career, and then he was dating a girl that I know. That's the only reason how I got acquainted with him, and he was living out of his car because he blew his money. So you think you're securing your future, but you're not even thinking about, okay, what happens when you get pregnant? And what happens when you have a dysfunctional household and now you gave birth to a kid that's in a dysfunctional relationship? Shit, what happens if you get pregnant by this person and then he goes broke? You already took yourself out the game to be somebody to do something with your life, right? And that's the problem. You have these 22-year-old girls and guys banking on somebody else's success that is not, like Aaron said, promised. And there's really no longevity that you can actually weigh either, unless it's LeBron James. Then you get what I'm saying? That's a different story. But it's not. There's so many more cons than there are pros to this. The best thing you could do is develop a great, honest relationship with that person, And then even if it doesn't work out, this person respects you. So then 3-4 years, if he's still in the league, hey, you know what? You want to, you keep
Double back.
Yeah, you keep good contact with them. He might just help you out. You might not even need to sleep with him.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I don't
I thought
even
you were
think.
saying like be honest, and then we can just figure out a relationship.
She wasn't honest though. She liked somebody else.
I said that at
Are we
first.
missing this?
But like, let's say,
I think I missed something.
Rome, you ever had a situation? I have. So I'm just seeing if you have as well. You ever had a situation where there was a girl who y'all weren't clicking, and then maybe there was some type of honesty that it either came from your side or her side, and it never tainted your actual relationship in terms of being friends, but it just, you might have had to put that, relationship on pause.
Yeah.
But you guys still were able to, converse, still were able to be cool and potentially maybe even rekindle down the line.
Yeah, like start platonic because it didn't.
Yeah. More of the story is what I'm saying is don't burn your bridge
I will
because you
flame
don't know if
Alan,
you got to cross it again.
Literally.
She already burned her bridge because she's.
No, she
Alright.
didn't burn it
She,
yet.
she didn't burn a bridge.
She's seeing.
Rome.
She's not in love with him.
You don't know
Okay,
that part. That part
exactly.
you omit.
He does not know anything.
All right.
That's why she feels conflicted. These are her feelings.
She's a fucking loser.